Spirituality means something different to everyone. To some, it is about religion, but for others, it is non-religion based. Our understanding of spirituality, and yours may be different, is that it's about connecting to something bigger than ourselves. It is more than the meaning of life. Put simply, how we connect to the divine, nature, and the universe. It is about understanding the world around us and being in tune with the universe and ourselves. It is the understanding that we are all one, yet uniquely different. Our soul is our connection to the divine. We are a spark, a fragment of a larger soul energy. It is our connection to source. So looking inwards and aligning ourselves with our true essence will help us to evolve and grow spiritually. Raising our vibration means replacing old patterns or lower thoughts we have about ourselves or others which are no longer serving us with better ones. When we raise our vibrations, we are attuning ourselves to the universe, to source, or the divine, whichever you wish to name it, so we can follow our natural state. It is about returning to who we are, our authentic self. Spiritualism is about being connected. Some spiritualists believe in a set of rules and lead their lives according to them, even teaching them, just like the principles of Reiki. Although some believe and share the importance of these rules, some may feel uncomfortable about the title rules, as it makes them feel like it's a religion. With that said, these are the 7 laws of spirituality. Do follow them, but don't consider them a list to check in with, but more of a how to be a spiritual person, a better person, a person who is more compassionate, understanding, and decent. We are all consciousness. Connecting with our highest consciousness, higher self, is the purest wisdom and one of our greatest gifts. The importance of this is to find the answers within, and as our higher self, our monad, or our true essence holds our blueprint for who we are, we can't go wrong if we listen to it. Beneath the soles of our feet is our Earth Star chakra, which holds our true potential. Connecting with this energy will keep us aligned to our soul and our highest potential. Connecting to Earth and the divine enables us to be perfectly balanced, and by trusting our intuition and following our heart, we can be true to ourselves and carry out the role we came here on Earth to complete. Life flows. Energy flows. It is the flow and exchange of energy which keeps us moving, evolving, and growing. Generosity isn't about money, it's about the time and energy, the love and kindness we share with others. What we give to others will return to us threefold. What we give out, we receive, and if we can do this gracefully, then the energy of life will flow generously. What we sow, we reap. What goes around, comes around. You may have heard these sayings many times, but they are true. When we send out love, peace, and happiness, it is boomeranged back to us. Be mindful to give out what you wish to receive and send out kindness instead of negative energy. Karma. Several Eastern religions understand karma as a cause and effect, either positively or negatively, and that we can carry this energy over into other lifetimes or incarnations. If we can live by these spiritual laws, we can live in harmony. However, life is a journey, and we need to experience situations to grow and evolve spiritually. It is therefore important that we must experience the good and the not so good, the difficult, the painful, and the upsetting. How are we to know and be grateful for the light if we haven't experienced the dark, the yin and yang of life? Don't believe that if we are bad, then we will be punished in another life. See it as accountability, that we review our actions and learn how we have made others suffer, consciously or unconsciously. Then we make amends, right the wrongs. This can be in this incarnation or another. Every action generates a flow of energy which returns to you. We can see this in mothers and teachers. If they are calm, then their children or the children in the class will be calm. If they jumped up and down in frustration or were stressed, the environment changes and becomes louder or argumentative. A comment we were wisely advised in university was, a noisy teacher, a noisy classroom. This was definitely true. What we wish for is nestled into our consciousness. If we dream of it, we can attract it if it is for our highest and greatest good of ourselves and others. Another phrase that many have heard of many times, which some truly believe, is something meant for you will never pass you by. This reminds us of fate and how the divine orchestrates your life. Free will is a gift to humans. However, if it is meant to be, it will come to you in the end, no matter how long or how often you push it away. Fate has a funny way of constantly placing the opportunities beneath your nose. Keeping our intentions positive and attainable will also ensure the universe hears us loud and clear. Remember too that those intentions are for our spiritual growth. They must never interfere with other people or cause havoc with other lives. Always state intentions for the highest and greatest good for all. Being open-minded, surrendering to fate and allowing life to unfold with trust that it will be for the best. Detachment is not being aloof, more detaching from drama and learning to trust the universe knows exactly what you need. All the worry in the world will not make something happen faster, nor will it change the outcome. It will be what it is meant to be, so have faith. We are all unique, and we must express ourselves in our own unique way, with our gifts and talents that we were given. Dharma. In Buddhism, it means cosmic law and order. In Hinduism, it means the right behavior and social order. We are all unique, perfectly so. Even our quirky or annoying traits harmonize with our brilliance and create a balance. Celebrate your gifts. Use them to guide you through this lifetime and support others. We are who we are, and if you don't like who you are, then you alone can change that. If you are a negative thinker, you can alter your thought patterns. If you don't like your shape, color, or something you can't change, then change the way you see yourself and learn to love the positives. So, you see, the 7 laws of spirituality are not a list of do's and don'ts, but a guide on how you should live your life. I feel that if you are a decent human being empathetic, loving, giving, understanding, and true to yourself, then you will be leading a spiritual life. It should be a natural way of being, not forced. It's our essence, and if we are true to ourselves as God intended, then we are on the right path. Stay true to yourself and learn to love yourself and others who are sent to walk this journey with you. Everyone has a unique journey, a life purpose, and an inner light which guides them. You simply need to listen. The Mindful Medium by Alison Grey, who also provided the words and information for this video. It is available right now from Sixth Books. The Mindful Medium is an inspiring, practical guide for awakening. Inside these pages, Alison Grey applies her knowledge and understanding of the spirit world to help you understand yourself better, to change to a more positive mindset, and to develop your own healing and intuitive gifts with easy, practical step-by-step exercises and visualizations. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for future content, and we'll see you next time.